We go. Or we can keep giving me these Wiggenweld. It's like there's gonna be big fights or something coming up.
I'm out of breath after all of those stairs.
Revelio.
You, well worth it.
Jump there? I don't know. Go this way. Trust you.
Another barrier. We can blast through it, I'm certain.
Worried about blasting through it. I'm worried what's going to be in here. I feel more capable each day. My sense of purpose, knowing what I am doing, is precisely what I'm meant to do. Never been clearer. Number of souls I have been able to help grows day by day. So much pain. And I have discovered that this magic itself somehow confirms that I was doing is right. Each time I breathe into the haze, even a little, it is as though I become more capable, being rewarded for my courage, rewarded for using the magic the way that it's meant to be used. I fear, however, that I must find a way to store what I cannot use in the moment. I do not yet understand its power, and I do not want to leave it to chance. I have an idea. It's not without risk, but I feel the risk is worth it.
Revelio.
Good news?
This journal entry sounds worrisome.
This can't be a dead end. Must be another floor above us.
Confringo!
On your mitts, bro.
Almost as good as if I'd done it myself.
Yeah, I got all confused and lost.
This place can't have belonged to only Isadora. Revelio.
1, 2. Third. Oh, here.
Another rune symbol. Feel as if I should be fluent in runic language by now.
Depulso.
Okay. Gotta be quick about this.
Revelio.
Could this be another area Isadora created?
Isadora must have honed her skill with ancient magic here.
How could I have been so terribly wrong? The headmistress won't help me. I try to make her understand. She's like the others, blind to possibilities of what I can do. I've come to learn that I can rely on no one. But I'm a more powerful witch than I've ever been, and I know that is due to what work I'm doing. I should not allow my magic to lie dormant as the keepers. How I despise that ridiculous name, as if keeping power all to themselves is something to be lauded. I confess, I begin to wonder if I'll ever find another in my lifetime who I can share this work. If I do not, then I shall find solace in the knowledge that I left them a trail to follow, a path to which they can learn. Perhaps they will do what I cannot. You'll... Right.
I know from the memories I've seen that the Keepers and Isadora didn't see eye to eye on the use of ancient magic.
I wish you could see one of her memories.
Enough of that.
Confringo!
Music.
Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. The final canvas piece to the triptych. We've done it.
Isadora should not have had to keep all this secret.
I know from the memories I've seen that the Keepers and Isadora didn't see eye to eye on the use of ancient magic. But I don't understand why she seems to have gone to such great lengths to tell her story without their knowledge.
I wish you could see one of her memories.
So do I.
Okay.
Perhaps completing the triptych will shed more light on all of this.
Revelio.
Don't see anything else here. Let's go. Back into the Undercroft.
I cannot believe the journey this triptych took us on.
This is it.
Don't keep me in suspense. Go on, place it.
Huh. Another pensive.
This is what we've been chasing.
I wonder.
What is it?
Let's find out.
I cannot bring my brother back, Father. But I can give you peace. Please, have a seat.
Didn't we already view this?
Isadora, we are all most intrigued to hear.
We're ready. I've something to show you. Father, these are my colleagues from Hogwarts. Father hasn't spoken since my brother died. On my travels, I confirmed that which I've always believed. That we have the power to take away pain.
Isadora. What have you done?
I took his pain.
Thank you.
That worked.
It did indeed.
Of course it did. It's goblin silver.
I need something much bigger.
All right. It would help if you could tell me more about what it is you're storing.
Magic. Left over from a spell I devised to remove pain, but if used correctly, its power can be used to do even more good.
Why would you want to store such magic away?
I only need to keep it safe until I can convince my colleagues of its worth. Magic like this unnerves some.
Not everyone's ready to wield such power.
Perhaps not. Someone will be.
She took away the pain. I knew it. I knew there was a way to help Anne.
Something isn't right, Sebastian.
What do you mean? You saw what she did.
No, not the memories, the portrait. I think the reason Isadora hasn't appeared is because she can't.
I don't follow.
We have seen that view before. The abandoned home in Felcroft, the destroyed painting, it was her.
So someone destroyed a bit of enchanted canvas, but we found the memory.
Yes, you're right.
We saw what she wanted us to see. We saw what she could do, what you can do.
But I don't know how to do what Isadora did.
Well, then you shall learn. The Keepers can teach you.
I'm not sure that they would. The Keepers believe that removing someone's ability to feel pain, it's a highly complicated, unpredictable form of magic. One that should be wielded with great care, if at all.
If at all? You've overcome all of their challenges. You've more than proven yourself. You can wield it. You have the ability. Please, talk to the Keepers. If not for me, then for Anne.
Why did the Keepers want to keep Isadora quiet? Why destroy her portrait?
Awesome. All right, so got in here. Oh, Phoenix Rising. Okay, talk to Deke. Oh, I got a 10th class. Conjuration spell. Okay. I don't know what's a close place for this one here. We'll just go West Tower.
I found one of Randrock's drills in a mine along the shore. I intend to destroy it. I'm tired of trying to reason with him. You're welcome to join me, but if I don't see you there, I will reach out when I return. I have something to give you.
Lodgok's getting himself into more danger than he realizes. I'd better find him.
Ah, I already petted you. Yeah, we'll do this and we'll go to Badcock.
Professor Bin's lecture. Forgot my pillow.
In today's lesson, we will cover a truly thrilling event. The Goblin Rebellion of 1752 and all its triumphant tragedy. But more specifically, we will address the devastating effect it had on the wizard milling industry. Actually, we do know the number. 632. But history occurs outside the classroom. And look, it's time for my constitutional. One can practically osmose the history flowing through Hogwarts.
I think the professor
Even
wants
the
us to
paintings
follow
are
him.
sleeping.
And now for a stroll to the bell tower. Along with the rest of the castle, it was completed in the late early Middle Ages. The hall and the bell towers that loom above it contain myriad interesting artifacts.
Revelio.
Good to see you again. Recovered from that nasty bout of dragon pox, have we?
That wasn't me, Professor. I'm new here.
Are you? Well then, welcome. No doubt you're eagerly anticipating my analysis of various wizarding councils, codes, statutes, and of course, goblin rebellions. Not all goblins are rebellious. Some venture into wizarding politics, such as Irgit the Ugly. Some are talented artisans, such as Bragbor the Boastful.
I know that name.
Did you say Bragbor? I know that name. Lodgok said he was an ancestor of Ranrock.
Well known for his metalwork. I would imagine much of his goblin wrought iron and silver has survived to this very day. Where were we? Oh yes. Back to our class topic for today. Grimbold Weft. Another notable historical figure. He's right nearby. Curious students can find him on display here in the bell tower entrance hall.
Statue of the Grimbold Weft is so dark.
Revelio!
Yeah, thought I saw that.
This isn't quite right.
Sister Bells.
Period of 1702. Buttons on witches and wizards' coats.
Wagadu's history is, well, a bit different than that of Hogwarts, to say the least.
Have caught cold during the late spring.
Revelio!
You can't imagine how but a hero of the rebellion.
Wait. Grimbold Weft.
Oh yes, I see you found Grimbold Weft.
Enjoy the search.
Yes, I rather enjoyed seeking him out.
The thrill of the scholarly pursuit. I know the feeling quite well. Now, let's turn our attention to the agreeability and general good nature of Sir Aphpuddle. He's also nearby. See what you can learn from him for your next assignment. Standing in eternal but symbolic
Revelio.
watch over the bell tower,
Sir Skagglethorpe the
retinue
Heedless
of
once
loyal
challenged
knights.
these bits of broom are all that's left of a witch called
Statues of
Moon
knights, I
Wartner.
This is a centuries-old
Keen-eyed
likeness of Tanga Don.
students will spot this
Fearless
statue.
Malcolm, study and companion.
Waving Knight.
Confringo!
Pain was not won by the bows and single combat, nor by plain bloodthirsty
Revelio!
rather in training yards and sculleries, where his warm and approachable demeanor was celebrated by old friends and newcomers alike. I encourage everyone to make the waving statue's acquaintance.
This unassuming smudge is rumored to be the location of the very first successful use of Bombarda. I suppose
Scorch marks.
it's a relative term, since whoever cast it didn't live to tell the tale.
Revelio!
Alright, well, I'm missing. Where this guy's gonna be.
Hogwarts is impervious to the inexorable march of time. Perhaps that is why I admire it so.
Professor Binns, I found the statue of Sir
Oh.
Aphpuddle.
Maybe I already found
Ah, well done. Alas, Sir Aphpuddle's affability was his undoing. Died instantly trying to befriend a basilisk. Eye contact is not always to be encouraged. So beloved was he that even some goblins mourned his passing. Of course, that did not bode well with the rest of the goblins, most of whom could not abide mourning the loss of a wizard.
That's a shame.
Pity goblins and wizards can't get along.
True. But imagine how dull my lectures would be without goblin rebellions to discuss. History does tend to repeat. It is a series of patterns, a thought both comforting and disconcerting. The wise students, such as yourself, will learn from it.
Would you please meet with me in the Great Hall? I have come upon a difficult time,
History
and I
is
need a
written by
friend.
those who do their schoolwork.
Okay. Where are we at on quests? Got Lodgok. Bunch of quests here. Since I'm here, let's just go to Natty. Did I mark it? No.
Are you familiar with the hamlet of Irondale?
At least I
It's
like
south
to
of the
say
castle.
that.
I think the cave.
Looks like we've all gone on another one of Binz's wild goose chases.
They're loud. Okay. There we go. Great Hall.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Some days are more difficult.
Natty, is everything all right?
There are times when my father's absence drifts to the back of my mind, and I feel peace for a day or two. But this is not one of those times. I miss him. I miss running with him. I miss Matibeleland. He should still be here. And it's my fault that he isn't.
It's not.
It's not your fault, Natty. There's nothing you could have done to prevent it.
That is what my mother says. But he died protecting me. And I cannot help but feel guilty over that. I find myself reliving the moment more often than I would like. I believe I would feel less helpless if I could truly put an end to Harlow and the rest of Rookwood's miserable lot. Each day they remain free, they do more damage, leaving people like Archie Bickle to suffer the consequences.
I agree, Natty. We'll get them. I've never seen someone so committed to a cause.
Thank you. I believe we will get them, beginning with Harlow. Thank you for speaking with me. It was very helpful.
Okay. West. Oh, Phoenix. Deke. Okay. Portrait back in the library, apparently very upset. Conjuration spell. I thought I had all spells, but killing curse, isn't it?
Somebody help! I've been kidnapped!
Sir, are you all right? You seem to be in some distress.
All right? Do I look all right? I've been kidnapped!
How can you be kidnapped when you're right here?
What sort of question is that? Of course I'm right here. I've more than one frame. Do you only have one home? It's my other frame. It's been stolen. And by students, no less. They paid filthy thieves to steal my other frame.
Sorry to hear that.
Oh dear. That sounds awful.
Well, awful is exactly what Astoria Cricket is. She's behind all of this. She and her friends were moaning about me of all the nerve. Then I heard her plot to enlist a gang of good-for-nothings to have me stolen from the Three Broomsticks. That's where my other frame hung. Half of a place, though I suppose one could do worse. I once knew a portrait who ended up in the Hog's Head. No one's heard from him since.
Right. So back to your frame.
Ah, yes. There I was, powdering my wig, and the next thing I knew, I was being manhandled by rogues and carried off. As if I can afford not to be at my post. I do important work for the headmaster, and I need my other frame back at the Three Broomsticks.
Who's Astoria Cricket? Why would you take your frame?
Just who is Astoria Cricket, and what would she want with your frame?
She's a fourth-year troublemaker, that's who. She and her band of hoodlums discuss all sorts of misdeeds right under my nose, and then resent me for overhearing them. I can only assume they took my frame in some misguided attempt to punish me for doing my job.
What do you do for the headmaster?
What do you mean you do important work for the headmaster?
Let's just say I overhear quite a bit in Serona's fine establishment, and the headmaster likes to know all about it. He's come to count on me in this regard. Reminds me of my prefect days.
See anything from your other frame?
I don't suppose you have any idea where your stolen frame was taken. Can you see anything from it?
I most certainly can. They brought me to a ruin of all places. Some crumbling atrocity surrounded by water from the sound of it. Oh, I do also recall seeing the coast on the way.
All right.
I could look into the matter for you.
Oh, would you? How marvelous. Do it quickly, though, won't you? The place they took me to is quite beneath me.
I'm gonna
Off you go, then.
This one and put it right next to him so he can just stare at himself. Okay, so portrait in a pickle. This looks like it's in the world. Oh, so I just gotta go here first. Okay. See if we can do this quick, maybe, Lodgok. I'm not sure how long this next quest is. That last main quest was kind of long.
Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade? Astoria Cricket?
That depends. Am I in trouble?
Ferdinand Pratt thinks you should be. Says you stole his frame.
I wouldn't call it stolen. Relocated's more like it. How do I put this nicely? Ferdinand Pratt is a postulant boil, and he's lucky I didn't have him sealed in a wall.
I agree, he's awful.
He truly is rather foul, isn't he?
All he does is spy on students in here and report back to the headmaster. Sometimes, if there's nothing to report, he'll make it up. I spent 4 hours in detention last week, all because he told Black that I was planning to drain the lake, whatever that means. It was the last straw. He and his frame had to go.
May I ask where you put him?
Oh, I didn't put him anywhere. The frame is likely with the fine gents I paid to snatch it. They camp in a ruin by the coast. I just wanted it far enough away that I'd never have to think about Ferdinand Pratt ever again.
You do know he's screaming in the library as we speak.
Oh, for the love of Merlin. If you ask me, he's got nothing to scream about. I could have had him put in the Hog's Head. The pampered Pratt would have hated it. Grimy walls, smell of goats. And the patrons, they eat snooty princes like Ferdinand for dinner. But what's done is done. He isn't here anymore, and if I were you, I should enjoy it. Lovely chatting with you.